Hello everyone. Welcome to Desktop Explorer. Oh hey, it says that exact thing. Please select your language, English. I do wonder, so we played this game before on stream, the demo, and I'm not sure if it remembers anything from that. Let's press OK and see where it takes us. But it seems like it probably doesn't remember anything. Sure, CRT filter, let's turn that off. Advanced? Hello? I guess we can't select advanced. Advanced is unselectable. Oh. Oh, wait, we can turn off each individual, thing. So let's turn off the screen curvature. Turn off the scan lines. I think we'll have to turn that off. We'll keep that, though. Alright, how do I make it apply? Enter. There you go. I think that looks better. Alright. So let's see how this goes. It doesn't look like it remembers anything. Your selected language cannot be changed later in the game. Is that okay? Why, I wonder? I wonder why. Ocean tide pollution prevention. That is an interesting, owner for the OS? Or, I guess for the, oh, we have a bunch of usernames. I guess we're starting on halibut. Alright. Replace mouse and keyboard. Okay, we've already done all these. Ethernet port is completely broken, but we are connected to the internet somehow. No, okay, then why is there an X then? Why is there an X? Check the chronolog software. It should be in the start menu at the bottom left of my desktop. So I vaguely remember what we did in this game, but only vaguely. Alright, reminisce.amp. Welcome to Chronolog. Select an entry to read its contents or create a new one to get started. Happy journaling. I hope none of this is copyright music. Let's go. Use boomerang on halibut. Alright. For the brightest lass in the seven seas, every day it becomes a little bit harder for me to remember. Every once in a while, I'll have what my doctor calls lucid periods, and recall memories I may never think of again. I leave you in this information along with my computer. Why are there so many animations? There are other users, the previous owners of this computer. There's a strange program called Desktop Explorer. It's inside the Open Me folder on my desktop. The password for it is your nickname, Halibut. No, that's the person's name. It's all related to the disappearance of someone I cared about. In this computer, you'll find my most intimate thoughts. I trust you with them, since the only thing I admire more than your wits is your kind heart. I want to end this letter with a poem. This is from August 20, 2012. Okay, Guppy. If we're apart, look at the moon, for I will do too. If I'm gone, look at the stars, for I am with you. Goodbye, Guppy, your uncle. Guppy's journal. Welcome to Chronolog. Write an entry. Today was the last day before my uncle left for intensive care. It was very surreal having him hug me while I was crying because he didn't even know why I was sad in the first place. This is his old computer. I replaced the mouse and keyboard and speakers, but I couldn't hook it up to any internet connection. It doesn't really matter. Everything I need is here. I just read the letter he left me. I thought I had no more tears left in me, but I was wrong. I feel like this is the start of a detective mission. It's time to install Desktop Explorer and see what this is about. The computer for the folder. Uncle Hal was the only one to call me by that nickname. This one's for you, Captain Halibut. So, Guppy. Let's installer.exe. Oh, this is pre-MSI. Hello, thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Wait a second, I remember you. Do you remember me? It's your old friend Pizarro. Me, I'm Pizarro. I don't blame you. After all, it's been a while, hasn't it? I'll go over everything as if it were your first time installing Desktop Explorer. Ahem. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. Well, I see you're a pretty average user. Nothing wrong with that. You'll be presented with puzzles around basic computer usage. Pretty simple stuff. Puzzles will look like this. Your goal is to find the password and unlock the next puzzle folder. Thank you for the follow, Lurker44655. Please continue your lurking if you need to.
The heck? That's 470 rewards card signups.
Whoa, 470.
Thanks.
Nice. Oh, that means we were just at 469, which was even nicer. Alright, let's see. It won't always be this easy, though. Also, submenus are your best friends. Or are your friends. Most programs have submenus. These tools could come in handy, you know? Who knows what you might find. These puzzles will test your ability to think outside the box. The world's your oyster. Be creative and fun. And try to make sure you never forget this. Try to keep up and remember all the details. Once upon a time, a daring explorer entered the realm of computers and puzzles. Oh goodness, I must be prepared for what's to come. Take your time, my friend. Good luck. Alright, so let's just solve this real fast. So this is the stuff we did before in the demo, pretty sure. Passwords is given through text. It'll be presented in the following format. However, passwords won't always be hidden within texts. You'll have to deduce some of them on your own. Oh no! Will you uncover the mysteries of the cave? Will you answer all its riddles? Will you uncover some secrets within you? Will you become a desktop explorer? Okay. Remember, if you ever need a system tip, just click on that light bulb icon on your taskbar below me. I'll do my best to help you out. Alright. Who cares about that? Let's look at my hand. Look at the cave mouth. Let's look at Lost Sword Ship. The visual novel. Alright, we don't care about this. We'll look at the source code. Approaching it reveals its entrance. Blah, blah, blah. Is there... Okay. Format. Word map. There you go. Fortuna. We played the demo. We could skip ahead. Alright. And good job. With that, we start our adventure. Alright, inside. As you glance up inside, view source code. You discover it's comically long. There's a scroll. Alright. We're just gonna try to get to where we were at the end of the puzzle. Alright, so there is an unlit torch and a long scroll. What's the scroll say? Chant my name, O child, and your voice will bear my fire. Inanna. Mesopotamian goddess. What? Oh, I spelled it wrong. Inanna. My torch is lit! Nice. The light from this torch is as bright as you. Wide paper strip. Alright, we gotta wrap this properly. It is an elefante. Elephaz. But you call it, what would you call it, a nose? What would you call it? Nobody knows, but there lies the answer. I am lit. Don't you love riddles? Keep it up. Alright, detective memories. Oh, on your left you notice that a wall is thinner than the other as the word salve is inscribed on it. Let's go, salve. All caps. Oh wow, look at Mr. Hacker over here. You're thorough. Alright, so we've got 3 paths. An error. This key has an error. Could not be opened. Alright, 3 paths. Watching those detective shows has certainly paid off. Passing both of your hands over this cave wall has revealed it to be different from all the others. A light push is all that is needed for it to crumble. Hidden behind this neat ruse, you encounter 3 doors. 2 of them lie beside you, and the largest one in front of you. Below the central door, there is a yellow key. You try your luck using it, but the door won't budge. There's an engraving on the key, but it's very hard to read. Anything hidden in the source code? You may be able to work out, make out the word, an image is worth 1,000 words. IMG. Every lock obeys portness. Why are there 2 doors, though? Oh yeah, there's runes. So let's keep this open. Let's keep this open as well. Alright. Ah, what great imagination you have, great work. Alright. We got a small room. You reshape the key to reveal its message. You turn the lock with it, blah blah blah. They didn't write their name in the wall, but still you feel as if you could figure out who the author behind these etchings is. My doctor suggested I write about this line by line, so I'll give it a go. My big brother died on a rainy day. The rain wasn't enough to smother the flames. I couldn't help at all. I trembled for hours during that day. My big brother couldn't escape in time. I saw his face and body engulfed in fire. That thing did not look like my big brother. This is stupid. I don't need to recount step by step how my brother looked like a ghoul in his last moments. How is that supposed to help me? How is this supposed to end my headaches? I just ruined my morning writing this. And if I forget everything like everybody says, how is it that I can't forget my brother's withered face? How's that for amnesia? Alright, etched wall. The wall is completely covered with the phrase, "Dare to say my name." Right, who the author behind these etchings is. Spiral Corp, serial key. Storyteller, still Spiral Corp. Or Spiral Soft Corp. So, me it Rena. Rename it. Oh, this is just about the image file. Also, it has a rune on it. Alright, let's see. I don't remember what we do here. I don't know, halibut. Hal. No. Alright. So it's not any of that. Storyteller plus... Wait. Desktop Explorer. No? The author of what? Maybe the author of this. MMTT. Great thinking. What kind of name is that, though? Overwhelming dark. As you pass your hand through the wall, the thought of a name you can't pronounce zooms through your mind. Let's zoom in. As you close your eyes and shake your head briefly, as you open them again in front of you, the darkest passage so far is revealed to you. You delve inside. The torch you carry barely lights your arm, and while everything else is completely lost in blackness. Shortly after, you start to doubt yourself and think of heading back. Your vision becomes completely devoid of light as the last spark from the stick expires. Rather than panicking, calm surrounds you. Somehow you feel even more capable of revealing what's hidden in the dark. Concentrate on your field of view. There's a way to reveal what is not meant to be. Okay, so hidden files. View hidden files. Gimme. The improvement of your vision has reached its peak. The dark still hinders your sight, but you feel comfortable moving within it. You even start to notice the details in walls beyond arm's reach. You find a boulder next to you with an engraved warning. Cassandra. Keep out! Reaching this point must have required courage, but going past it is utter foolishness. Heed my words and turn back now before it's too late. Cassandra. What are these other things? There's like a little thing there. We've got a little face here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I know you saw me. .img. It's gone. The face is gone. But what if I view your properties, though? It's Desktop Explorer. For a brief moment, you sense something behind you. Between the crevices of a wall, you're barely able to see what appears to be a human figure. After focusing for a bit, you make out a withered face and a set of melancholic eyes. As you take your first step toward it, the stranger runs off, leaving the sound of pebbles tumbling to the ground. Alright, anyway. Cassandra! Well, nothing gets past you. Fisherman of great eyesight, I guess. Alright, Stalagmite Sanctum. You ignore Cassandra's warning to press on, only to find a contrasting scene. A calm and lighted room surrounded by stalagmites. You can clearly see the way forward, but your intuition tells you that these stalagmites are worthy of attention. This short break soothes your anxiety. You continue on. Alright, there's symbols on here. There was no password for this one. There's this flat stone M. There's a dead end. .stp. Continue the trail past the stalagmite scene. You reach an uneventful dead end. Based on your experience during this exploration, you're convinced there's something more than meets the eye. You spend the following hour inspecting every crevice of the walls that surround you, but you can be absolutely certain there's no path forward. While scratching your head, pondering on what to do, you hear a loud thunk far off behind in the cave. Stalagmite formation must have a purpose. It sounded like it might have come from the entrance. Alright, let's go back. Bump. 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 Bop, 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 bop. Wait, what happened to this puzzle? I don't remember these files being here earlier. What's going on? Stuck.stp. Even after tracing your steps perfectly, you doubt your sense of direction. The cave's mouth is nowhere to be seen. It's only when you find the scroll at the beginning of your adventure on the ground that you hear the storm outside. You've successfully backtracked to the entrance, but the landscape has changed. The only exit from this cavern to the shore has now been replaced by walls and stalagmites. On the ground lies a chisel of some kind. You could use it to carve some symbols into this new landscape. Noescape.img. Alright, we've got this squiggles over here. I can't change this window size. It's just permanently big. Alright, do we have anything else? We got this. Alright, so we have a stalagmite formation. It says Rubicon. Is there anything to enter this path? Oops. Cannot open the path. View hidden files. There you go. Rubicon. Good job. You cleared puzzle 8. Things are getting a bit weird though. Why don't you stop here for the day? No? Alright, Flatstone L. Why is this one all wiggly? It's a tree, it looks like. Oh, I think I remember this one. We have to do some counting. So we got the flame, the moon, or the flame, the moon, and the squiggles. Today I remembered something delightful, so I'll write about it and make it harder to forget. With the smell of cake in the oven, my nostrils tickled and I couldn't shake the image of her smiling at me. I think of her not only as the model of the perfect mother, but also as the ideal wife. I know I have dreamed of having a family for as long as I can remember, but I can't help feel nauseous, knowing I basically took over another man's household. It's not my fault that a woman and a child needed the presence of a father. I only wish to help. Sorry I'm late. You were eating dinner? That's fine. You don't need you don't need to be here on time. You don't need to show up at all if you don't want to. But thank you for showing up nonetheless. Hope you're having a good one so far. We are kind of rushing ourselves through the opening puzzles because we did this before in a demo. I'll try to find when I played that and link it in the description on YouTube for anyone who wants to find it or wants to see that. But yeah. Let's see. Why do I feel guilty when the only one at fault is their absent old man? I'm rambling again, my sweet memories tarnished by sour shame. What would my brother think of me? Your Oni-chan? Alright, let's see. We've got an altar. The moment you stop carving, the wall before you starts to move. As if a small earthquake takes over the cave, the landscape revealed in front of you is now a long hall-like chamber. It resembles an auditorium or altar. Its features seem designed by humans, yet shaped by regular erosion. At the center, you find an empty stretch of space, surrounded by unordered piles of stones. Engraved on the ground, you read the following message. When the path toward the truth is unknown, nature will lead me through stacking stones. You wonder if something is missing here. There's also a detailed mural in the back of the room, and you can't shake the feeling that it's hiding a different story. Alright. Oops. Value. Source code. Should you take this advice literally, you've been finding strange flat stones in this cave. It's true, we have. Anyway, let's stack some stones. Alright. We got a new IMG. New file added colorlens.exe. Boundary the stone cracks. something inside them. They crumble instantly and reveal some sort of quartz shards inside. You hold a piece next to your eyes and notice the most interesting quality is, depending on the angle, it changes color like a prism in the light. Is this what the inscription means by truth? Even the mural in the back of the room looks clear behind the quartz. Its sigils shine in different colors. Alright, so we've got a new thing, color lens. Let's keep this open, I guess. Or we gotta install it, I guess. And now we gotta use it to view everything. Color me impressed! Color lens has been installed to your installed programs. You can access it through the start menu programs. Is it not on the desktop? Can I add it to the desktop? Can't. Whatever, let's just keep it open. Alright, so first of all, we're gonna use it to look at the mural. That seems like it's a big deal. Anger! Fire! This man is on fire! Blue, alright. We got some crocodillos. We got an urn. We got a scribble. We got tears. Many tears. Look at all that crying. Happy! She's got eyes on her hands. Oh my god, he is biblically accurate. Look at all those eyes. Alright. That surely helps, I guess, at some point. But first, we gotta find another image that looked rather interesting. Oh, hello. Will we meet at the river's end? Do you miss me? There's gotta be a faster way to switch between them. Is there anything here? It's not. Alright, we probably don't need you anymore then. Alright, no escape, no escape, no escape. No, that's not helpful. Alright. So what are we doing? What animal is bathing in the tears of grief? A crocodile? How many eyes are witnessing the bliss of acceptance? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's count this again. So there's 5 on the outer band, another 5 on the inner band. There's 1 more here, so that's 11. There's 2 more here. So that's 13, and then another one here is 14. There doesn't appear to be any others. Is that wrong? How did the wrath manifest around the person on the boat? How did wrath fire? Who is the dead man on the boat? Wait, this question feels out of place. This definitely isn't part of the puzzle. Do you know who they are talking about? Did the guy have a name? Is it talking about Hal? Maybe? I don't know. Who was the dead man on the boat? Any hidden files here? No. We haven't seen any names, right? Other than Cassandra, which is certainly not this person's name. Why is there an urn there? I know you saw me. Which one is that one? Well, we saw this, that this is just Desktop Explorer. Big catch. Halibut, Angler Trio. This is my character, I think. And this is the brother and Hal. There's a hand on her shoulder. Oops. Anything in any of these? No. Who is the dead man on the security boat? Brother? Hello. You're not supposed to be skulking around. Phone dead? You shouldn't be here. Are you sure you should even be here? Just very still. Did you wish to forget? Blah 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 blah. Next OS boot. Press any key to restart. The sweaters! Recover password, alright. What is my favorite dinosaur? Am I supposed to know that? T-Rex. Brontosaurus. A new chronologue entry is available for you to write. Alright. Okay, what was all that? My father's death? Did the game reference it? I mean, it clearly asked me if I knew who was burning up before the computer that crashed. Who would want my uncle to play the game that made him remember such a thing? Feels pretty cruel. I never got to talk to my dad, but we had plenty of pictures of him in our house. It's pretty messed up, but I think his face is pretty similar to the one in this game. Most importantly, did Desktop Explorer crash the computer right after changing the background and filling it with alerts? I think I need to tread carefully from now on. If any of the computer files got deleted or corrupted because of this program, I could lose whatever I have left from my uncle. I hope he didn't see what I saw. the phases when the computer crashed, I don't think he would have been able to withstand that. Maybe it's the one what's causing his him to have amnesia. I can't write on Chronolog whenever I want, so only when I'm prompted to do so. Was Chronolog like this for my uncle too? Anyway, here it is. I wrote my journal. Happy computer? You're alone. A tall stone gate stands before you. Undoubtedly, you find yourself now at the entrance of some sort of temple. Torchlight lights the path ahead. Your senses have guided you from danger so far. However, from this point on, you'll need more than your intuition to continue. The cave Fortuna is unrecognizable even in name. The door reads a new title for this place. Shy. Fluttershy. Hello. Eye of Horus, but it's missing the eye. No, wait, this isn't the Eye of Horus. It's Eye of Wadjet? I don't know. I don't remember the difference between the two. Since I haven't found any files or computer settings to access the other users, my only guess right now is that Desktop Explorer has something to do with this. I just unlocked a puzzle that made me install another program called Color Lens. However, I just read the Next OS manual that Color Lens comes pre-installed with the computer already. Is Desktop Explorer hiding things from the computer? Maybe it'll eventually let me access other user profiles. I don't know if I'm imagining things, but some of the in-game text kind of resembles what I've been writing on my journal. The puzzle even has an Egyptian mural. My doctor says it's common for people with my condition to overthink stuff. I must remain calm. Alright, I guess I should open up, Color Lens again. Alright, let's see. So we got Path 1, Anubis, Path 2, Tote, Path 3, Ra. Chamber. Scarab Podium. Alright, so we need 3 gems, it looks like. So we need a password for each. We are leaving behind lines by dragging this around. I mean, what if we just type in Anubis? The Eye of Horus has recorded your path decision. Oh, this should be easy enough. You got this done in no time. Alright, we've got Anubis scale, we've got a scale. Why is it so yellow? So we've got a feather and a heart, as usual, as you do. It's also got the moon symbol on it. 90 kilobytes, 40 kilobytes, alright. Heart coin. So this is fine. Alright, so we're trying to make them weigh the same. So compress. Restore. Hello? Okay, this is... So now that's 30 and 40. Wait, so this is 30. Oh, okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. So this is 120 and 40. And then we uncompress this. There we go. Balance frees me from the jaws of Amit. I heard about Amit from Moon Knight. Good job. I thought you would have cleared this one quicker though. Is everything okay? What do you mean, sir? You trolling? You trolling me? Also, there's a calculator program there. Dark finds at IMG. So it's all yellow. But there's nothing to see here. This looks like a crocodile. You can kind of see it there. Left wall. These carvings of the wall, haven't we seen similar things in previous puzzles? Have we? We've got a cave, a key, an elephas. We've got a face over here. Alright. Sure, but let's see what this says. The clicking of the scales triggers an opening in the floor. A set of downward stairs is revealed. The walls reverberate with a spiritual approval of some kind. You can't quite understand its meaning. Slightly flooded floor, whatever. Blah, 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 blah. On a hunch you speak loudly abracadabra. Alright. However, you know there's power in your words. Scanning the room again, you start to remember something that could work. Alright. Perhaps a different magical word might do the trick. Do not be afraid to modify files. Alright. But which one are we looking for? Locked jaw. Where is it? This scroll is bad. Rubicon. Oh, the claw marks on the wall seem to destroy a specific image. So we need one. So let's just see to make sure. Okay, so 2 is elephas. So this is puzzle 1. So this should be the elephant, right? Yes. So it's Inanna. Inanna. There it is. Inanna, it's just as at the beginning of your adventure. Then the moment this word leaves your lips, every torch bursts aflame. As the fire's radiance takes on every corner, the water on your feet and the vines on the walls disappear mysteriously. The jaws of the crocodile statue opens up, revealing a yellow lockbox. As you lift it, clear words echo in your mind. Well done, clever child. Use this knowledge to open my lockbox. Okay. So we still don't know the password here. So what did it say? Revealing a yellow lockbox. Use this knowledge to open my lockbox. The now lit room has revealed more carvings above the crocodile, similar to the ones on the left wall. These images are accompanied by new markings beside each one. Okay. So it looks like we want the letters of each password. Sure, let me open up a new desktop explorer. Okay. So, key. So this one's key puzzle. The password was Portonus. It says, oh, I already had this. Alright. Close this. So 8. U-E-K. Oops. U-E-K. Elephas is P-E. 4 is T. Which one was the torch? So is it Lich Torch? Okay, so it must be this one, right? So 3 is AA. Rubicon is you. This is wrong. This seems wrong, but I mean, this is definitely U. This is definitely E. This is definitely K. LFS is P. E. Key 4 is T. Work pet. Maybe the torch one is just wrong somehow. But it says 3. Unless the torch one is a different one. Or I'm just reading things incorrectly in some way. Is there a different torch puzzle? I don't even remember how we lit this torch. I think we just said Inanna, right? And my phone's dying because of the heat, unfortunately. So I'm gonna look like this for a little bit. Maybe we close VTube Studio for now. And just be invisible. Alright. Let me... Do I have a good PNG to use? I don't really have anything ready for that sort of thing. I know I have something somewhere, probably. I don't think I do, actually. Now I'm just distracted. Alright, we'll just be invisible for a little bit. It's fine. Okay. Voices from the void, right? Okay. Oh. Phone decided to come back on all of a sudden. Let me relaunch VTube Studio. Alright, what am I doing wrong with this puzzle, though? Hold on a second. Give me a momento. I need to do something real quick. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Hold on a second. Where? Sorry, I'm really distracted right now. Hold on. Why is this happening? This is not great time for this. All right. Where are you? Please. Thank you. That was weird. I don't know why you did that, Steam. Let me see. Anyway. And hopefully we're back. In the meantime, what the heck is this puzzle? What am I figuring out here? Like it's definitely this. But I'm clearly doing something wrong. It's not having no space. Alright, I'm gonna... Is there a notepad type thing I can do here? There is. Alright. Let's list all the passwords. Maybe it's the password to reach that level. Maybe? I mean, that seems odd though, but... Oops. Anyway, whatever. Let's just do puzzle 1. So this password was... Okay, puzzle 0. Cave. Let's do it like old school. So the cave, the password was... Fortuna. Fortuna! This one was Inanna. This one was Eliphas. This one was Salve. 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 This one was Portnus. Alright, well I guess it's yeah, this is the folder that the I think we should do it like this. This is the door that is opened by the puzzle. So what was their name again? The author, MMTT, Metaton. Engraved warning, Cassandra. I don't know if caps matters. It probably doesn't. Oh, this is not my notes. Passwords. Let's see. Stalagmite formation. This one didn't have a password, pretty sure. So I don't know why this is listed as puzzle 8. There was nothing there. So puzzle 9 is actually Rubicon. Go back. Puzzle 10 is the answers were crocodile. It was like 14. Fire brother. I think those were the answers. There might have been one other one. All right. So for the temple, we had. I don't think there was. Okay, there was shy. It's just Anubis again. Alright, so let's make a subheader. So this is words from beyond. The password was Amit. Let's leave it all lowercase. All right. Magic word. So the magic word was Inanna. And so lockjaws. So if we look at it like this, so Elephas is definitely the elephant. Rubicon is okay. So our numbers are off by 1 with respect to this particular one. We'll just keep that in mind. Because this is the target, the folder we're unlocking. But still. Oh. I apparently just can't count. Unless Portness was spelled somewhat differently. Anyway. So it's Sekhmet. Maybe. Sek. Sekhet. Sekhet? The torch is Inanna. Sekataru, okay. I was just dumb and miscounted the Portness multiple times. To be honest, I did not think you could do it. I guess old dogs can learn new tricks. Shut up. Note.img, so it's locked jaws Seketaru. Alright, what did this say? One man's trash is another man's treasure. It looks like a feather of some sort. You hold in your hands a small yellow treasure chest. You imagine the possibilities of what could be hidden here. Gold coins, forbidden amulets, a map out there. Opening it reveals nothing but a small note. You can't do anything with it, but interpret its meaning. Whatever it means, you're certain that obtaining this message is your reward for clearing this temple path. Okay. So we need to go on another path. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Alright, so this is tote. This is one of my favorites. Pay attention and don't mess this up. Okay. I feel so conflicted. I miss her so much, but I think ultimately she just desired to be alone. Looking at the whole picture, I can't help but to assume the worst. I must latch on to whatever hope her mom still holds. My only lead right now is very loose, but it's the only thing I've come up with. Max used to go on and on about the CMAA. Maybe she's fulfilling her dreams of studying art, or at least is taking a course there. If she submitted a portfolio or an application, we could track her activity with the help of a private detective. At least we should be able to ask around. CMA.com/main page. I'll find the time to do so soon. I've been so busy lately taking care of the baby. Alright. Did the mom leave too? What happened here? Also, did I miss one of these? Alright. I must never forget this. I wanted to get little Guppy a stuffed animal at the zoo, so I let her choose whichever she wanted. I tried my hardest to convince her to pick up this giant bass plushie, but I think she figured out I was trying to influence her. She's so clever, it was really cute. She ended up deciding on a small stuffed dinosaur. Stegosaurus! Okay. Wouldn't you know it, of all possible toys, she chose a Stegosaurus. It was cute, sure, but I couldn't help making the connection to Maxine. Just the thing between tough girls. I hope someday they can get to know each other. Alright, so we got a Stegosaurus. And we'll probably not keep track of this password or update this passwords thing anymore. Not gonna lie. Alright, so we've got a hall of mirrors. You go through a cloud of smoke to pass this threshold, engulfed by the scent of incense. Your senses are heavily clouded and you feel dizzy. Is your memory failing you? How long have you been there? Did you just arrive? Were you just about to leave? The room you find yourself in is as puzzling as your thoughts. Countless mirrors cover the walls of a labyrinth in front of you. Walking through it without aid is impossible. Luckily, there are map pieces in one of your pockets. Were they always there? Did they always have pockets? A clouded mirror is in your sight and has a familiar sigil engraved on it. You've learned to reveal the secrets of the water sigil before. Alright. So we've got a mirror with a water sigil. Why is it rotated? The fuck does that mean? Alright. One or more windows need to. We don't need this anymore. Go away. The fuck? We're gonna get jump scared? New file added map fragment 3 and 4. Alright, is there a way to make you bigger? Can I shrink you somehow? No, I can't do anything silly like that. Alright, what do I need to do here? This is the small one, this is the big one. Properties, what if I compress you? Okay, we can't compress this one. How do I shrink you? Is there something I'm missing? Let's see. Nothing hidden. Okay, can you just be out of the way? So nothing here looks like it could change the size of files. Alright, let's take a look in here first, maybe. Oh, we don't have a web internet connection, so this doesn't matter. How did we even get here, then? Maybe it's cached. So I can't drag this window. Why is this one so big? Cash money, baby! The old one is just gone, too. How to shrink size so that this matches. Oh, wait. I'm just dumb. Haha! Take that! I mean, now it's very annoying, but... I steer a mouse like a drunk driver. Boo! What a jump scare, huh? I knew that was coming. Alright. More of this. 5, 2, 6. 5, 2, 6, 7. Sure. Maui, wasn't that cool? I wish I could forget it to experience it again. Hourglass, alright. We've got an hourglass, it's got mountains on it. No time tracking device, how unique. Our modern clock is so much of it. Wait, why did it turn red? Red, you say? No. I mean, it still has, the water symbols on it. So it's got 4 lines here, and also it says 4. Archaeologist notes, time seems to have an effect on this room. The hourglass clicks for every hour I've been stuck here. Translating my notes so far has revealed to me this poem. On a dark night, a blue moon rises, while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving a tune from up high. Plenty blood-stained feathers fall slowly to the ground, while sapphire scepters rise as many time decides. When you look closely, sand foretells the path. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. Think carefully and you'll realize time takes all but memories. Lastly, I see something written on the wall, a clue of some kind. It says, the red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. Alright. So we've got this. Face of some kind. It says red face equals 48, but the red face appears when the hourglass marks 12 hours. So... Oh, it's because it's 11:59. AM and PM both work the same. Where did my color thing go? So there's 5 notches. Still says 4. Red face equals 48, but the red face appears in the hourglass marks 40. What does that mean? Alright. Blue moon rises while a red eye leaves. Alright. This is 4, 4, 2, 2, 5, 5, 6, 6, 1, 1. So it looks like night other than 12 a.m. Okay, that makes sense, actually. So, 1 through 12. Oh, no, okay, so 7 through 12 are red. 1 through 6 are blue. So they have different numbers, though. And then they repeat. But they're red and blue versions. They're Pokemon games. Alright. On a dark night, a blue moon rises, while a red eye leaves the sky, leaving it to... Okay. Why is there some kind of... Why does it say 48? The red phase appears in the hourglass marks... Why does it say 48? What does that even mean? Alright, let's look for a blue moon. So blue moon is 1. Blue moon equals 1. Red eye equals 2. Bloodstained feathers. It's over here. Bloodstained feathers equals 5. Sapphire scepter equals 5. The sum of all is more important than the value of its parts. The sum of all? It says red face is 48, but why is red face 48? 4 times 8, 4 times 12. Alright. So we need to look at the time. So, blue moon is 1 times 3, or 1 times 4. Red eye is 2 times 9. Bloodstained feathers. It's 5 times 7. And sapphire scepter is 5 times 2. And then it's had to add them up, right? So we've got 4, 18 is 22, plus 35 is 59, plus 10 is 69. Could that be it? That sounds way too simple. Okay. So blue moon, red eye, bloodstained feathers, sapphire scepters. Okay, maybe I just added wrong. Maybe I'm just dumb. So it's 4. Come on. 4 plus 18 plus 35 plus 10. 6, 7. It wasn't 69, it was 6, 7. Tough puzzles. Hopefully these distractions help you forget other stuff. We got raw ore. Alright, so we've got this, and we've got raw ore. You hold in your hands a small blue treasure chest. You imagine the possibilities of what could be hidden here. Ancient knowledge, bare truths, the map for the exit. Opening it reveals nothing but a lump of coal. To say it is a disappointment is an understatement. Whatever it is for, you're certain that obtaining this rock is your reward for clearing this temple's path. Alright. Come on. Too many things open. A useless rock. Perhaps many years in this future it'll be worth something. We don't need this. You can go away, Zara. All right. So raw. Oh, we've got coal. Lots of burning coal. 100 pieces of burning coal. A wave of heat hits you immediately as you cross the threshold. You find yourself in a furnished room of some kind. You struggle to keep your eyes open. Yeah, let's... there's a familiar sigil in my hand. Alright. Where's my color lens at? Where my color lens? I need to find my glasses. Only the heaviest coals will draw answers from the flesh. What? Anyway. Only the heaviest coals will draw answers from their flesh. Sort by size. I don't know. Image. Fire reveals all truth. More coals like this will suffice. Just an ordinary coal. Huh? Oh. You must keep going. Truth requires sacrifice. Your seared flesh spares out the word samat. Very silly game. This puzzle's a bit longer than the others. I warn you, though. Some stuff may be hard to bear. You must stay focused. Okay, sure. Well, first we got this. Okay, I'm convinced I've gone insane. You know what happened to my brother? And mock me for it. I almost threw up when I saw burnt skin images. I struggle to remember my phone number, and yet I clearly see my brother's skin in my mind. I keep going back to the game's text because I keep forgetting what I've answered or what I've seen. I'm in both disbelief and disgust. If I plan on using this computer any longer, I need to get rid of this program. I feel like an idiot writing this, but if Desktop Explorer is reading this message, I am uninstalling you. I'm not reading any more of your riddles. The only reason I'm not deleting the entire hard drive is because Max's information is still here. Piss off. Are you keeping it hostage? Are you reading this? Am I stupid to think so? Am I even going to remember this tomorrow? Hello? Alright. We've got a pillaged tomb. Your searing skin starts deforming and the blisters on your hands contort into weird shapes. It's as if these pustules could spell words. You lift your gaze and see a path between the heat's mirages. As if following known steps, you stumble upon a small tomb with two sarcophagi. One of them rests with its contents empty. On its feet, a dried-out corpse lies face up. Another dead adventurer with a story they can no longer tell. The remaining sarcophagus is closed shut. You can't force it open with your burnt hands. Your close inspection finds an epitaph inscribed on the coffin. Alright. Corpse. Coffin. If only we could read their story again. Alright, so it's an STP file. Probably. Alright, my rule brought prosperity as I abided by the will of the gods. However, I do not wish to be remembered if my three most loyal servants are to be forgotten for their common blood. To the three who could have done what no one else could, record my life as I recounted it in your logs. Understand my vision for a colorful future. Leave notes across the kingdom for my subjects to abide their pages. Whoever wishes to speak my name must first acknowledge my three servants. If you decide on ignoring my desires, then by the same will of the gods that made every flower bloom, your body will rot. Alright. So we've got servants here. This symbol is here, by the way. I think that symbol just means rename it, right? Alright, so let's see. What's the file type for chronologs? I don't remember. The symbol is rimshot. Understand my vision for a colorful future. Leave notes across the kingdom for my subjects to abide their pages. Alright, first of all, we'll try STP. As soon as you make contact with this lifeless body, echoes surround your mind. These were their last thoughts. My greed was demise. I did not understand the Pharaoh's wishes, and I must pay. I will use my remaining strength to scar my skin with the right instructions. May God lead the next adventure to the right path and have mercy on your soul. You suspect there may be more to find within this lifeless body. Alright. Okay, fuck you. Their arm is adorned with a gruesome image and note. Was a name even mentioned here? No name was mentioned, but... Alright, rename, image. Help. Scars resemble a visual instruction and a note. Help. What? What does this look like? Describes a scar. Below the image reads, "This is how you honor the three servants." The corpse's scar below the image. Mimpetya? Alright, so this is how we get them, I guess. What's the other program we have? Chronolog. Uh... So what was it asking about? So the logs, the notes, and the vision. So yeah, we need chronolog. Oh, that just closes it. Is that right? So if we open up this, or do we want which one do we want? Chronolog or storyteller? This one looks less like a name though. It says specifically you life and logs, vision for colorful future, and notes and pages. So I think these are the ones we want, right? Fuck you. I can close this. Uh... So he needs to make contact with his lifeless body. Alright. I'll use my remaining strength to scar my skin with the right instructions. Alright, that's just telling you how to get it. Whoever wishes to speak my name must first acknowledge my 3 servants. If you decide on ignoring my desires, then by the same... Okay. Alright, fuck you. You get to close. We don't need you right now. Petya. Oogplank. Mogtixme. Nothing happens. Feels like an ancient, penetrating gaze on the floor, dried out corpse. Okay. Maybe I have to do it in order. So, So first of all is chronolog, so let's just swap these two. Still nothing. Oh. Alright, let's do blue first. First, to fulfill our wishes, this pillaged tomb shall contain the phrase, "We are incomplete without you." Alright. And then... Second, to honor her legacy, speak with your newest unusual guide, confess to them your guilt, and absolve yourself from sin. What does that mean? Speak with your newest unusual guide. I don't know what that means. Thirdly and lastly, to bring her back, the deadly mistake you now witness shall be compressed and opened anew. Alright. Well, it looks like this is all we need for now. We are incomplete without you. The close sarcophagus shakes violently for a second, answering your call, as if beginning to awake. Its right eye lights up. You fulfilled the pharaoh's wishes. Will you honor her legacy next? Alright, nothing here. So the next step. Speak with your newest unusual guide. Confess to them your guilt and absolve yourself of your sin. What? Please answer truthfully. Did you ever do everything you could to save your brother? No. You speak the truth. The only way to overcome your guilt is what will take you away from this temple. You'll see soon. Alright, thanks, Bizarro. So we do some compression. The deadly mistake you now witness shall be compressed and opened anew. The deadly mistake shall be compressed. Breathe deep now. Recall your regrets one last time. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Let me just look at this one. Marinate. Marinate? That wasn't so hard, was it? You're almost there. After this, you can forget everything and rest in the bliss of ignorance. Oh, the eye is complete now. There's a ruby. The mummy appears to have reacted to the tomb being opened. As if obeying a sacred command, its mouth opens and finally lies still. You reach inside its mouth and grasp a red gem. You know this can't be, but the corpse acts as if it's still breathing. The ruby is scorching hot, and its glimmer is quickly overshadowed by your feeling of guilt for desecrating human remains. You regain your composure soon enough, knowing that this was a necessary step for you to escape. Nothing in here. Alright, so I've got the ruby now. Let's go back and grab our other treasures again. Things are scratched out. Got an ore. Got a note. Alright, let's shove everything in here. Can we even shove everything in here? One man's trash is another man's treasure. What a find! Putting trash in it to good use, I see. Enjoy your treasure. Alright, so what do we do with the coal, is the question. Do we put it in the furnace room? Do we just move it in here? Can I move it? How do I put you in the burning coals? Let's clear this. I don't need this duplicate. What do I do with the coal? Can I burn it by just looking at it like this with fire for a little while? Oh! So it said... Whatever it's for, you're certain that obtaining this rocket reward, okay? Fuck you. Many years in the future. Alright, how many years in the future are we talking, though? Alright. It's been so long. I guess patience does pay off. Enjoy your gem. So, 2023. I'm sure they have insurance on that ruby. Something is happening! Oh, it's the door is opening. The desktop is opening. Alright, we've got credits. Thank you for playing Desktop Explorer. Please enjoy the trophy image as a token of your achievement for completing this adventure. The real prize is the knowledge obtained for overcoming this challenge. Yay. Got a trophy! Look, it's got a number 1. It's got this dude on it. This is the first time I've used a computer for journaling. I've been hearing for years now that I've been, that from now on everything will be done through computers. Guess they were right? Since this is a clean slate, I guess I'll recount some of the things that have been going on lately. Everything has been rough, to say the least. Things aren't the same with Layla since Maxine's disappearance, let alone her husband's death. She gave me their computer since they both frequently used it. She thinks I'll be able to find some information about what's happened. I highly doubt it, but I couldn't say no to her. Until now, I've just posted an alert on a missing teenager website, so Maxine went missing. Okay. Before she left, she recited a poem in Arabic. She didn't mention her home country often, but she told me that back in Egypt she used to listen to a lot of poetry on the radio. She even left me a signed post-it note with the translation in English. I adore the lotus, stillness unfazed. I admire the fisherman's patience. I cherish the crocodile's surface gaze. They all share a place on the river's bed. The lotus floats as if frozen in time. The fisherman, deserves a second chance. Crocodile's eyes reflect my own guilt. All is forgotten on the river's end. Layla's sounder. I hope you find her soon. Alright. Help us find Maxine Fisa sounder. Oh. That was weird. No internet. Displaying only cache information. Halibut Layla sounder. So she's been missing. She went missing in 1997. That must have been terrible. I don't know if Uncle Hal finished this game. Even if he did, he wouldn't have remember any of it. Ignorance is bliss. Yeah, right. It's all suffering. We barely talked about my dad, and when we did, I never blamed him for anything. Now I know he never forgave himself. Desktop Explorer reminded him of this and made him forget everything else, including me. Why? His thoughts on me, our family, and people I don't even know about, they all seem to revolve around his guilt. The only thing I can be sure of are that Max is lost, Layla and Hal were looking for her, and this computer was supposed to help find her. Did the stress from the Desktop Explorer influence my uncle's dementia? Did it rob me of him? So we are not Maxine. Maxine is someone else. Max's user profile is in here, but it seems Uncle Hal had never unlocked it. I need to access it. Did Max create Desktop Explorer? Did she download it? Does it have anything to do with her disappearance? Regardless of the truth, I now know how to proceed. Yeah, Stegosaurus. Did we miss any other books, though? Hello. Face? With the 3 gems in the rightful place, the exit to the surface is opened on the roof. You stretch your arms and reach the opening. You finally breathe fresh air for the first time since delving inside the cave. A brief look back down sends chills in your spine. A familiar face blends with the darkness of the hole you climbed out. After rubbing your eyes, though, you find yourself staring at the jagged surface of one of the coast's dark boulders. The cave and temple are nowhere in sight. With each step down the shore, you forget more and more details of what you just lived. Was any of this real? Your pulse slows down with the soothing sound of the ocean waves. When the heart can't take any more grief, it is always best to forget. The end. Glow. Alright. So are there any notes that we missed? Wait. So outside is a different location. We're missing a couple of the notes in the chronologue, so I don't know if we missed any or not. Let's just re-explore, I guess. Maybe I forgot to click one. There's one here. I've noticed that I keep writing depressive thoughts, so today I will write about one of my favorite memories. I don't remember the exact date, but this was the birth of the short-lived angler trio. Little Guppy's first fishing trip, and she blessed us with endless catches. We filled the boat so fast that old Walleye Warehouse showed up in Splatoon again. When we got home, we toasted with pap and baby formula. Oh, how I miss you, big bro. My memory might falter sometimes, but I won't forget anyone soon since Guppy has your melancholic eyes. It's funny how I can't think of us three without our code names. I wouldn't have it any other way. As long as our young lass breathes on, the angler trio lives on. Right. There's one more still, but it doesn't seem like it's anywhere here. Can I just like permanently show hidden files? Now, I don't know where the one we're missing is. Groceries, records, bunch of lists. Oh, this is the dementia, the lists. Scans, medical scans, prescription, pamphlet, dissociative amnesia, adoption form, diploma. And we already looked at this. No downloads. Yeah, we're just missing one and I don't know where it is. I didn't just like straight up miss one, right? Like we looked everywhere and we didn't see anything, right? It's not just me, right? There's nothing at the bottom of this other than more coal. Where could it be? Maybe it just isn't there. Maybe it just doesn't exist. May have to start over to find it. No! Alright, we're just gonna ignore it. We're just gonna ignore that it exists. What? Is it Stegosaur? What's the first letter of my future school's name stand for? What? First letter of my future school. Uh... Okay, why is this page turning so slow? Oh. Cascadia. Alright. Fuck. And I should have just looked at it. Hmm. Well, this looks like we found the important ones. FISA. Profile successfully recovered. Password no longer necessary. Okay. Let's go log into Max's computer. The sweaters. Next rooms. Waste bin. Okay, so we got Max's journal. I understand now. There's no point in writing here anymore, so I'll write to Desktop Explorer directly one last time. I've thrown you in the trash and hidden you behind a riddle, one that will hopefully fuel your anger. In art, as in everything else, it's always good to remember the greats. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. Those who held my hand during my creative process, those who are nothing like you, who I aspire to be. They'll give me one word that you will never take from me. You'll be locked forever, since no one has or will ever understand me. Good riddance, everything, and goodbye forever. Interesting. Is this her goodbye letter? Why would she write a goodbye forever? I understand running away. I've had those feelings before, but I could never think of leaving everyone behind for real. One thing is for certain. Max played Desktop Explorer. This could be related to her disappearance. She writes just like Uncle Hal, leaving a riddle with a poetic goodbye. If only he knew about this, maybe everything would have been different. If I see what she saw, understand what she felt, I just know that will give me the clues to find her. My first lead is that it has to do with the sketchy files in her downloads. All this feels like a complete breakdown. So do not open in the waste bin. We've got next rooms. It's now permanently offline. Alright, so we've got trash.sketch. Why would you post part of your URL over and over? Alright. So anyway, let's type it in. Fiddler. bridgemagnets.com/post/maximus/060796. Art progress. Each of these works represents steps in the progress of a piece. I named them after my favorite artists. Funny how their initials spell what I feel when creating art. RWPOE. Power. Pain inside, you'll have to carry the weight. Carry that weight. Let's go. Gotta install it again. Per user installation. Hello, and thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. Hey, hello again. I wasn't really expecting you to come back. That's a surprise. It's been a while since we saw each other. How about a replay? I'll go over everything as if it was your first time installing Desktop Explorer. Desktop Explorer offers the best experience when understanding the user's needs. Let's see what we're working with. I see you really enjoy drawing and browsing the internet, huh? You also seem to be quite active in chat rooms. You'll be presented with puzzles around sketchy and next rooms. Be ready to put your artistry to the test and see what your friends really think. I'm having some trouble setting up the next puzzles. Oh no! Don't worry about me. I've got some aces up my sleeve. Take your time, dear. Good luck. Hey, go away. Go away, Pizarro. Alright, we've got skyline.image. We've got desperate steps.stp. You've always felt as if you're running away from something. You've never known what it is or why it follows. You look around and it seems no one is around to help. Surrounded by abandoned buildings, you could go anywhere. When life overwhelms you with possibilities, it's always best to stay still. Advice this good should be taken literally. Before I do anything. Alright, so I guess we should stay still. We got a screensaver. I saw a caterpillar. Sometimes life feels like it runs on repeat. A single step is all it takes to stop walking in circles. You have control over changing your course. Use WASD to move. Oh, I found a key. I move very slow. There's a dodecahedron here. There's a key. There's a butterfly. Creepy. Look, I'm good at wandering mazes, okay? We're fine. This key is chopped completely, though. There's no way in. Anything here? No. The question is what we're trying to do. I guess we got this. Oh, hello. Now I can get to the key. Heck yeah. The door is... Okay, so you can't access the door unless I flip the map over again. Oh. Why is everything all moving and shit? Yo, weird face! New file added. Alright. Dear Diary, I love this thing. I decorated my room, and Rumi is just so cute. I don't think my dad knew much how much I would use this thing, but next rooms with my friends is like hanging with them 24/7. Lol. I know I'm gonna forget my account again, so here it is, future me. The Max Sweaters 123. I was gonna write it in my notebook. My mom has been going through my stuff lately. Nothing is sacred. Everything I do is on next streams. Anyways, so good luck with that, Mom. The Max Sweaters 123. Alright. Good, you should now be able to log into next streams again, you know, with your credentials. More puzzles will follow when you arrive. You should not have your part of your password be your desktop wallpaper, Max. Oh, it's Animal Crossing. Welcome to Next Room's offline mode. You'll be able to visit repast conversations in the form of cutscenes. You move around using the WASD keys on your keyboard. To interact with objects, press the E key. Your personal computer, there's a piece of paper stuck in the printer. Inspect. Computer file.mpg has been added to your inventory. You can access it anytime by opening your inventory folder by clicking the button. Alright. So we've got Rumi Code 1, Rumi Code 2. They both start with RC. Codes recovery. Why did that close? I don't want it to close. I want it to stay open. the Max's music is currently playing. Alright. Whenever you find an instant photograph, you'll be able to come back to your room and visualize them pinned on the board. We can stop this music. It's a little... Your personal computer has nothing else to offer. Yeah, nice choice of music. Alright, so we've got chat logs. Nothing in here so far. Alright, we can input roomie codes. Let's do that. Stop closing it! Alright, so RC8UNN135 bunnies. Hazel! Good news, the chat log from Hazel has been restored. Knock on their door or use the menu to visit them and replay this conversation. Alright, so let's invite RC Oxbones. Interesting name choice. Femur, right? So let's visit Hazel. Hello. I can't interact with anything. Alright, let's talk with Hazel. Return conversation with Hazel. Date 12/17/1996. Yo, Max, how's it going? Did you rent the game I told you about? Managed to beat it before returning it? Dude, it's impossible. I know stage 5 is the last level, but 3 lives, no continue. Give me a break. Yeah, I get it. I thought you would be using the Kojami code to get 100 lives. What? Kojami code? You don't know it? Any gamer knows about the Kojami code. It's present in many games, and it's pretty simple too. You just need to follow a few cardinal directions most of the time. And you didn't tell me this sooner because... My bad. It's easy, but be sure to write it down. The code is northwest, southeast, southwest, so it's 360 and then back. Northwest, southeast, southwest. Alright. Alrighty. Thank you. Stage 5 literally requires 100 lives. Now that shit should be written down in the manual. Yeah, sort of gamer cred stuff. IDK. That code works in a ton of games. I bet it even works somewhere in the next rooms. You know what? I think I have an idea of where it could work. Where? What are you thinking? Oh, hello. The room is locked into corresponding roomie data. Alright. Where would I even enter it, though? Maybe this board? Alright, let's visit Bones. Femur. Your place is very empty. Return conversation with Femur, date August 12th, 1996. Hey Maximus, thanks for adding me in next rooms. Hey, well, I asked for your code for a reason, didn't I? Yeah, I guess. So, how long have you been doing art for? Guessing your whole life? Well, I've been trying to be consistent for the last couple of years at least. No way, you draw like a pro already. You're too kind. I still have a long way to go. I'm sure I'll find prodigies at college that will destroy me if I don't step up. What college are you planning on applying to? The CMAA, of course. They don't admit any average Joes. I'm sure they'll find out that Maximus is no average, nor a Joe, I think, Lamau. Definitely not a Joe. You can call me Maxine if you want. It's kind of weird to be called the Max or Maximus is my name. Lamau. That's a real cute name. Well, Maxine, your art is definitely not average. The CMAA is Washington State, isn't it? Do you live near, or will you be doing the whole far-from-home college experience? Not so fast, Buster. I don't care where I live to interest strangers on the internet. I don't even know your name. You call me Joe? Unlike you, I'm pretty average, Lamau. Alright, keep your secrets, Mr. Joe. Talk to you later. Got some homework to do. Talk to you later, Maxine. Alright. Hello. A room has been from them has been restored. Knock on their door to visit them. Okay. Not ominous at all. Oh, here we go. Well, I don't think a roomie lives here. What is this? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Hourglass. What? Okay, so if I get it wrong, I show up dead. A blessing on the wall. These always have stories to tell. The state of the building you explore reminds you of the phrase walking to the lion's den. Even if you find desolate areas and bloodstains, everything is better than where you came from. Same blood that settles you seem to be describing some sort of clue to the maze. Any help is welcome when you like a compass. Alright, so I guess we look at the clock. Hello? Storytellers and next streams, I haven't seen that before. Hello? Why can I not? Oh, it's because of that. So we go north, west. What? Am I doing something wrong? Okay. So we do the direction relative to the compass pointing. So this is where we go east. No? Wait, what? Pointing left? 12 is still, wait, what? So it's still pointing upwards. What am I doing? What does it want? Do I go to where the big arrow is? No. Huh? I don't get it. So it's pointing right, but the answer is not right. The answer has so far not been, what is it? It's also not gonna be left. Yeah, red is north. Okay. Maybe, okay, so these match. If these match, they're like this. Okay. So if red is north, if red is north, that means the answer should be 12, right? But we did that before. That's wrong. That's not gonna work. If 6 is north, that means the answer is 12. I don't know what it's trying to do for me right now. Let's read this again. Let's see what it says. A sand clock is depicted with blood on the wall. In the maze, direction and time work mysterious ways. No, that was the first thing I tried. The Kojami code. Same blood that Unsettles used appears to use crumbs to sort of clues of the maze. Any help is welcome when you lack a compass. Oh. So when they match, we go up. What does it want out of me? Alright. Why did that work? Why is it when it's facing down, I go right? What does that mean? Like, why would this mean go right? No, it's definitely consistent. Do I just have to memorize which one is which? That seems odd. So if it points left, I go down. Points right, I go up? No. If it points right, I go left? No. Are the only direction... This is very strange. It's not consistent. What? I don't get it. I can't change it. So when it points left, I go back down, but... So this is pointing down, I go right? No, it's not consistent per room. What am I missing? Alright, I went right this time, so I'm starting... Facing... Huh? As my brain is being broken a little bit. I don't even know which direction this one's supposed to be, so we're just gonna guess. It's the one facing right is the most confusing. We haven't exactly figured out which way it needs to be. So one facing left, we go back down. But the one facing right, we still haven't figured out. Alright, so one facing right, we've tried every direction other than going this way. No? Alright, so before it was go right, but what if we go left this time? No. What am I missing? What there's clearly something that I have not noticed, but I don't know what. Alright, so we go back down. This one's facing right. Facing right, we go up. It's facing left. So we go down? No? I don't understand why that works the way it does. What am I missing here? Mm. Hmm. We do have color lens. Maybe there's something about the pattern on the floor? No, the pattern on the floor looks normal. They're the same in each room. Hmm. What am I missing? So this is 12:30 p.m. This is 9:15 a.m. Does that matter at all? This is 6 a.m. I don't know what I'm trying to look for. So with this one, we go up. Why do we go up for this one? What does that even mean? What does that indicate? Why does this mean up? What, only in this room? Alright, so this means up. What if every room we rotate it 180 degrees from what it says it is? Or, well, sorry, we rotate it 90 degrees. So we go up. We go up. We go down. We go, this is full 360 now, so we go up again. I guess that's correct. No? We were almost correct, I guess. So we go up, we go up. It's just giving me the same combination again. We go up. We go down. We go down. No? Do we just skip? Sit 90 degrees? Maybe? So this is go down. This is go up. This is go down. So, this go right? What? Well, we had something going on at least. All right, so we go down. We go up. We go up. We go up again. No, wait, not up again. No, it was right. I was stupid. So we go up. We go up. We go right. We go down. And then what? This seems to indicate that I should go left, right? But that's wrong. Why is that wrong? Why did the pattern change? Because we did a full loop? Oh! Oh, okay, I got it. It is the Kojami code. So east from there is this. South from there is this. And then west. So it was the Kojami code. You've unlocked ball floor 1. Use the floor button to navigate freely in the next rooms. Okay. Oh, hello. Press E to interact. In abandoned mall, there is a broken down camera next to a pool of blood. Looks like it has a story to tell. Your aimless wandering pushes you through the emergency exit of an abandoned mall. In front of you, a camera sits in a pool of blood. This is the second time you've seen a scene like that. Second time, really? And your intuition tells you this blood trail will be in other places all over the mall. I guess the blood trail is the second time we've seen it. This broken down camera must have captured what tragedy happened here. It previously held up to 9 instant photographs. One of them was lying here on the floor. You take this photograph with you, expecting to see it in your room's corkboard later. On a sudden quest to prove your bravery, you're sure you need to find the photographs taken by this camera to figure out what happened. Okay. Let's find photographs. Camera.img has been added to your inventory. That is Saturn eating his son. I guess we're going to a pet store. What is this? Silent Hill all of a sudden? Shattered aquarium. Whatever is inside is not visible due to the lack of light. Okay. Well, we can light it up just by standing here, though. What do you mean? Can't see without lights on. Credential card is sorry, you can't make it contacts. Better leave it alone. Pick it up! Another electronically locked cash register. Impossible to open in this state. Alright. Seems like we are probably not supposed to be here yet. Rip page taken from an old journal. It's handwriting. It's heartfelt moments. Alright, we can open up a thing. It's getting harder to talk to everyone. Hal has been really nice, and I think he understands how I feel, but apparently he's got some personal family stuff going on right now, so we haven't talked much. Mom is pretty pissed about it, but I mean, I get it. We're not his family. Mom gets super mad when I bring it up. Dad is out of the question. I haven't even been able to tell him about my boyfriend. Are the only people who care about me online? And what the hell is Desktop Explorer? I shouldn't have installed it. I think someone hacked me. Dad'll kill me if someone hacks his computer. I will ask my hacker friends. Maybe they know how to get into the next rooms? It looks like a spooky game. In any case, I think I need to speak in code from here on. Maximus. Out. Okay. Interesting. We've got a 1 and a 2 over here. A call. Locker with label call. Its handle is fastened by a dial padlock. Input this file's password. Call. Sparks are coming out of the breaker box. It looks like the cables need some work. Huh? Oh, what? Why can I not draw anything? Oh, maybe I need to pick the right color. There you go. The question is, how do I connect blue? I guess we do it this way. Just make it easier to navigate. Oh, I think things changed in the mall court. But how about we do this one as well? Electricity hazard. This breaker box is even more cables. Oh no. Hold up, I don't think you have the right colors for this. What? You might want to come back later. We need to unlock colors in our paint program? Oh, it's lit up now. Zara, oh my god, he's back from Blueprints. Saga TVs, different color shapes appear on his screen. They all reference a website called Game Bagels. Okay. Close. How to recover next room password. Okay. We still don't have internet, so... Alright. It's fine. We'll just go in here. Video store. Beacon rewind. A Rumi card. The plastic is scratched and the print is faded. The ID RCCLR 7V40. It's barely readable. Okay. Chat log from Camarena has been restored. Knock on their door or use the menu to visit them. Alright. Cinema fun facts. Cardboard standee about a famous movie director. TV has no signal. The VCR below it looks like it's working fine. Slasher Fest. 3 box standout. Can you pick from one of 3? Slasher Fest, Dream and Gouache, and Rod and Reel. Rod and Reel has been added to your inventory. Alright. Why? Why can't I do this? Okay, we can only choose one at a time. You have Slasher Fest. Insert it. Currently playing Slasher Fest. Alright. Maybe we'll find something interesting on one of these eventually. A strangely familiar photo booth. It seems the photo has already been taken. You just have to pay for it. Instead of money, this machine takes answers from you. Alright, Elite Movie Quiz Question 1. To continue, enter the correct password or close the window. Numpad, wait, what? Numpad? So they all have the same movies. Cinema fun fact. Renowned movie director Link earlier inspired the world with his After trilogy, colloquially known as his Fruit trilogy. The unconventional naming of the 3 movies left viewers confused at first. No other movie from him followed the name Fruit season format. But when asked about it, the producer's director said, I guess I just really love fruits all year round. Will we ever get to see a movie called Banana Autumn? Who knows what this genius will do next? What? Featuring music by The Sweaters. Hey Fire, how's it going? What is Shapes 2? What is Shapes? Tornmoviecase.img. Is that helpful? Can I play this movie? I can. Currently playing the movie from Torn Movie Case in VCR. Okay. Oops. We don't need to play that animation every time. Painted movie case. Imagine Factorio, but it shapes. Oh, I see. Doesn't see because I've never played Factorio. Currently playing the movie Painted movie case in VCR. Okay. Sad. Burnt movie case. It's very, home videos. Poster for a famous movie trilogy. There's a strawberry depicted on the poster. There's an apple. Apple, strawberry, pineapple. So is it apple winter? Is the first one? No. How's my night going? It's going pretty okay, I think. Can't examine the Amogus. So this is strawberry. So the first one is... I can't tell which one is which. This one has the guy with glasses. Did this one have a guy with glasses? Doesn't look like it. What are we doing here? It only has 2 images. This one only has the 1 image, but the background changes. What does that mean? Elite movie quiz question 1. I don't see any movies. These are color coded. I don't have internet though. This place is something important. It's a magic hat. A padlock stops you from looking inside. The shop is showcasing a new magic trick. It is for card divination. Pick up the magic kit, sure. Card decked out folders have been added to your inventory. Okay. What does this do? Amaze your friends with a simple card trick. First, visualize in your mind the card they name, then conjure it by using the magic code. 7 of diamonds equals 70. Okay. Rename it. So 4 of diamonds. The but you're missing a magic key to open a strong box. Okay. So 4D. What else is there? First, visualize in your mind the card they name. Like, what happens if I just rename it to something else? Like AS. Oh. 9H. Ja. Alright, so they've just got like a bunch of random things, so we're not gonna be able to guess what letters they want. I don't think. A 14-nail machine, it doesn't need any coins to operate. What does the future hold? Fortune ticket. Alright, let's see what it says. Your fortune, you tried to save your best trick for the end, but destiny had other plans. It may seem like everything is lost now, but you still have a card under your sleeve. Follow the paper rabbit and you might end up in the fountain near Wonderland. Your lucky numbers. Huh. What does this mean? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Let's try to... No, they can't be letters. Alright. Let's explore more, I guess. Locked from the inside, okay. Out of service elevator. Needs power restored in malls 1F and 2F to operate. Alright, there's a light in here now, though. Closer look reveals this place could have a story to tell. You stand before a broken fish tank. Its sharp glass edges are stained with blood. It looks far from an accident. You can't help but wonder who suffered this atrocity. Were they contemplating colorful fish before they were pushed against the glass? You make this you make your best effort to ignore the possible struggles from this murder scene and imagine what was once a peaceful aquarium. In the end, the best way to visualize something like this, something like that, is a change of scenery, and most importantly, to stand still. Alright, we gotta stand still for a little bit. Good time for me to get a drink of water anyway. Alright, maybe I have to close this first. Alright. So let's stay still for a little bit. How long do we have to stay still, though? I'm being very impatient right now. Nothing is happening. Still nothing is happening. I might not be doing something right. Yeah, let's examine this again. Dried fish lies dead on the tank. Its stripes are clearly visible. Alright. Does the same as what we did before. We did, you know. Green chameleon inside. Is it a karma chameleon? Yellow bearded dragon inside. Rumi card. Lizards. CJ. It requires a PIN password to open. There's a cute fish drawn here too. Alright, so let's just stand here again for a little bit. I guess I don't know where I need to stand still, right? Like last time when we did it with the story up. Do we just gotta like wait a minute? What do we need? What are we waiting for here? Nothing's happening. Why is similar to advice you followed before? Yes, but last time we did it, it happened. Oh, hello. What? What does this mean? Turtle! What is this? Can this be done a little better? So we got a blue turtle. This is a cute thing though. It's cute that it lets you do this. We got a red snake. I wanted to give it angry eyebrows. It doesn't look right on the realistic version at all though. Alright, that doesn't exactly help. So, yellow, green, blue, red, blue, green, yellow. Alright, what if I just do nothing here? There's so much stuff happening right now though. Like we've got too many things or too many dangling puzzles. Oh, before we do that, let's close this. Maybe this clock is messing with us. Let's close everything. Maybe we won't have to do this. Just stare at the sweaters for a little bit. What's this say? Set it for 30. Let's set it for 10 seconds and see what happens. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised that the previous screensaver happened so quickly. Because we definitely didn't wait 5 minutes for the first time we did it. That one wakes up instantly if I press anything. Or what did this say again? I think I'm contemplating colorful fish. Aquarium, there you go. This is the one we want. So, excuse me. So one red, one blue. Okay, so the number of stripes on the fish, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, okay. Yellowfish, 1, 2, 3, 4 stripes. Redfish has 1 stripe. Greenfish has 3 stripes. Bluefish has 2. I mean, that doesn't help. That's just their order. Alright, what if we wait? First let's read this. And imagine what was once a peaceful aquarium. In the end, the best way to visualize something like this is a change of scenery. Okay. Its stripes are still clearly visible. Yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3, and 4. There's no need to even look at this. It's not like we can count how many there are, because there's just like one of each. A, B, C, D. But are they in rainbow order, and can you feed them snack? I mean, they're in this exact order. A, B, C, and D. Alright, that doesn't exactly help. I don't know why B, though, for this one. Do I have to, like, actually clean this entire picture? Is there more to erase? I don't know. Nope. You can't clear it. You can't. It doesn't seem like you can anyway. All right, let's look at this person we just got. Frogman says 1, 2, 3, exactly as you expect. Hello, Max. Hello, CJ. What's up, my good man? Got any new animal fun facts? Want to share some stuff with you from school. Ooh, exciting, something something. Clownfish all have unique stripes to recognize each other. I could stare at them for hours. Wow, like an ID. I bet I know what screensaver you have on your computer. Yes, my mom doesn't like pets, but my dad got me a tank for a turtle. That's great, you have a great father. Are turtles your favorite animals? No, reptiles are my favorites, but they have an order. The best reptiles. First place, chameleons. Second place, snakes. Third place, bearded dragons. Fourth place, turtles. Okay. After you have it all figured out. Yes, Max, order is very important. Okay, thank you. I went the wrong direction. Let's go. So it is actually 3142. Aquarium.img has been added to your inventory. You can access it from your inventory folder. els.com/user. Alright, so it looks like we need multiple of these. We need to solve all the puzzles. I mean, I guess that makes sense. We were trying to find 4 different, or 9 different, Polaroids. New chat log, okay. We got an even newer chat log. So this is why we don't need this one, because we already got the image for it. Alright, so what's the deal with this? This one has like 4 different puzzles in it. You're missing a magic key to open its strongbox. Padlock stops you from looking inside. Alright, let's talk to this other guy that we've got. Well, let's talk to CJ first. What's your new message? Hello! Hey, little C, I didn't know you had an Extremes account. Don't call me little C, call me CJ. Ooh, my bad, CJ. Had fun at school today? Learned about a lot of animals? Max, my mom told me to contact you. Oh, really? What's up? Is everything alright? You left your sketchbook at the salon today? She says it's yours. Okay, so CJ is a little kid. You're right. Thank you, CJ. I'll pick it up tomorrow after school. Hello, Maxine. It's Alice. Don't worry, I'll return your sketchbook with your mom. She has an appointment tomorrow, so it won't be long. Send my regards to Layla and Emmett. Hope to see you again soon, sweetie. OMG, thank you. Okay, I'll tell my mom about it too then. My mom says you're a very good artist. I think so too. I will. Well, I love you too very much, okay? Tell your mom I said so. We love you too, Maxine. Bye-bye now. Alright, interesting. Let's check out you. Camarena? What's up? Did you get did Rent Dream in gouache? Yeah. Dude, the music is awesome. I really didn't even understand the movie though. Yeah, this is funny here. It's pretty simple actually. Yeah. Well, yeah, I totally think I just didn't pay much attention. I might rewatch it. Yeah, I don't think you're ready for this, but you might want to check out my movie quiz anyway. You might learn a thing or two. Oh yeah, you posted it in your fridge, right? Yeah, I post pretty regularly on fridgemagics.com. There we go. Yeah, I'll try and tell you about it. Thanks, dude. I'll talk more about movies anytime. All right. Inventory. Let's go to your floors. All right, who made the soundtrack for Dream Gouache? What type of monster is Slasher Fest movie villain? All right, let's look up all the answers. Tacos. So slasher. Zombie. So zombie. Okay, so it's the sweaters. Zombie. What color is the bait from the Rod and Reels protagonist? Oh. Which one is the protagonist? Oh, okay, he's the protagonist, so it's red. What is the name of the second movie in Link Earlier's After trilogy? So, Strawberry, Spring. Really? Do we know the order they're in? Like, we know he hasn't done Banana Autumn, which suggests that he's done the other seasons. The question is, are they in that order? Actually, let's look at a different movie case. Okay, thank you. They weren't being kind to these movies, it seems. So this one looks like it's summer. Pineapple summer. I don't remember which one I was looking at. All right, so painted movie case. Apple Spring. So I guess it's got to be Apple Spring, right? No? That's the second one? Okay, sure. Video image has been added to your inventory. Okay. Game bag. Alright, we got that. And we got a new log with Camarena. Who are you to us, Camarena? Dude, Link earlier's movie or something else. What do you mean? IDK, I think they really resonated with me. Like, the whole family situation, actually. You know, I've had a lot of trouble with my dad. I feel like he doesn't really understand what I do with my own life, you know? Dude, I don't want to be that person, but you are a total buzzkill, lol. Yeah, totally limb out. No, I just wanted to sound deep, you know? I like sad movie art and stuff. Do you have any other recommendations? Or whenever you find the time, lol. I'm always online anyway, Lamau. Yeah, you made it so awkward that they just did not respond after that. And you have to do it again if you want to, walk there. Alright. We're still missing one, right? So we did this one. We can't do this one. What is this Soul Plaza? Oh, it's the elevator. Children's game on the menu. Pick it up. Yes, please. Rabbit.skt has been added. Sure. Alright, let's connect the dots. Oh no. Oh god, this is gonna be awful. Does my tablet even work with this? Kinda. Alright, I need to put this down on the table. I can count. I don't get what's going on in the center over there. But why did I make this picture? It's just a rabbit with a clock. Very Alice in Wonderland. It says 1:25, I think. Possibly. Oh. But why? And nothing else seems to be here. I clipped through the food packaging. I still don't know what the deal is with this. Oh. I still don't have no idea how to deal with this. Okay, you still have a card. Follow the paper rabbit and you might end up in the fountain near your wonderland. Alright, so what happens if we follow it like this? Alright, this looks really silly. Let's see. So we have 1 or wait 4 1 24 14 10 13 24, so that's 6. Alright, let's clear all. So we've got so 6. And then we have 6, 7, 9, 6 diamonds. Alright, let's write this down. So 60. Alright, so start with blue. Or with red. This is a heart. No. It is, I don't know what it could be. Let's see, 25. 25, 26. 27. 13. 10. So yeah, this is actually a heart. I guessed it right. And 12, 8, 11, 17, 19, 14. So this is a jack. 11, 17, 19, 14. So jack of diamonds. Or jack of hearts. And the last one, it looks like it's either a spade or clubs. But 24, 30, 22, 19, 20. That's a 2 or a 5, I think. 24, 30, 22, 19. Oh, it's a 3. 3 of 2, 7, 11, 13, 10, 23. So it's a spade. 29, 27, 26, and 2. Alright, so it's a 3 of spades. Alright. So we've done that. And we just need to look up what the words on them are. So we've got rename this to 6D. I think that's an O. I think. 3S. Uranus. So, Uranus. That's Uranus? This is a password. Where do we enter this? Chronos. Chronos. That's a C. Magic.img has been added to your inventory. Nice work on the photos you found so far. Some of them appear to have something written on them. Weird. Alright. We have Hazel82 now. Alright. So let's go back to our room. Let's take a look at that pin board. It doesn't show. Whatever. Let's just write it down. So we've got http://gamebagels.com/ users /Hazel82. Alright. So what does this mean for us? Point system theory. Alright. Saw the trailer. Okay, so 3. Saw the trailer for Wormhole 2, and I have some theories as to how the new point system will work. In the beginning of the trailer, we see a bunch of purple enemies. If you look closely, the number of points you get for destroying them is based on the number of corners of the ship's shape. However, in some shots near the end, we start to see the shape shift with different colors. My theory is that the color of the ship will act as a modifier to how many points you get from shooting it down. What are they exactly? I guess I'll ask my magic 8-ball, because the game isn't out yet. Lol. Or Maze Secret Path. Okay, here. You have to use the secret route. It's still a directional code, so always remember to use which way is north. Alright. So, let's do that. That seems more interesting than whatever the other thing was. Alright. So, east, south, east, up. East, south, east, north, east, south. So, it's just a snaking pattern. So, east. South. Yeah. East. North. East. South. Hello. Do painting colors? Heck yeah. Ceruleus painting with a piece of it missing. The thin space between its edges suggests that there's a hole in the wall behind it. Okay, we need a password for this. Okay, these all need passwords. Okay. This one's a magic 8-ball, though. It's canvas cutout painting. Unknown symbols inscribed on it. Painting code A. Okay. Is stack painting of stack screens. They display 9 unique symbols. Okay. Let's unlock this. So we have a shortcut. Door for the art store has been unlocked. All right, what is this on the table? Small key. Okay, we got the magic key. That's good for me. So first, let's go here and see what this key does for us. And we got a magic ball, magic 8-ball. Answer your question, shake me. Red is yes. Oh wait. Green is -3. -2. Okay, +1. What does this mean for us, though? So if we go here, so it's the number of corners. So the question is, does this count as 6? Or does this count as, how many sides? 8? This is already 6, so this must be 8. Right? But this is 0. So that means these just score 0? So we got 6 red, 4 green, 6 purple, 3 purple, 3 red, 6 yellow, 6 blue, 8 yellow, 0 red. I don't know how this helps us though. I don't know what this is for. Alright. A painting of an object known for its fortune-telling abilities. Odd calculations seem to be scribbled below it. Okay. Does this match what we know? +0. +2. -3. -2. So it's a modifier. They didn't say multiplier. Okay. So red. Oh wait. Yellow or wait, purple equals plus or is +0. Green equals -3. Red equals +2. Blue equals -2. Yellow equals +1. Any other colors we're missing here? Doesn't seem like it. So our final grid seems to be like 8, 1, 6, 3. Purple is 3. Okay. 3, 5, 7. That was +1, right? Yeah. -2 is for blue. Yes. 4, 9, 2. 8, 1, 6, 3, 5, 7, 4. Okay, so this is our numpad. There's no 0 anywhere. So this is, where did we get this from? Anyway, this says 8, 9, 6. Where did we pick this up from? 8, 9, 6. Our hidden storage reveals another canvas cut out of painting. Sure, let's pick it up. Alright, so this one is for this, it looks like. Fucking... Why are they tied to each other? Alright, so this is 7, 1, 2. And this last one is 3, 5, 4. Yay, paints! Also another photograph. Due to solving puzzle items in your inventory that are no longer needed have been eliminated. Hidden storage with an instant photograph inside. Let's take it. Let's install these colors. Decompressing tones. Locating graphic resources, adjusting brush strokes. Alright, we have new colors. Take a look at Sketchy and its color palette again. These colors remind me of a certain set of jumbled cables. Yeah, no fucking shit. Go away, Pizarro. Nobody asked you to be here. Okay, new conversation with Femur has been added. We'll do that after we... I went the wrong way. After we, fix this Keeble mess. Uh-oh. That's a very Silent Hill. That's a Silent Hill reference. Pretty sure. A lifeless body. By now you know the blood has stories to tell. Every instinct urges you to run away as a lifeless body falls to the floor in front of you. Was it always here? Escaping comes natural to you. You get ready to flee. However, for once in your life, you stop and think about what it is you're running from. Who are the victims? How did they end up in the middle of such suffering? If you don't do anything, when will it ever stop? If you run away in ignorance, when will you stop doing so? When will you finally take action? Okay, action is in red. Oh, we got a new thing. It still says COL. It's been 2 months since Mom left. I still don't get it. Weren't we supposed to get through this together, the two of us? I mean, Hal has always been kind to me, but I can't see him moving in with Mom and him. Or I see myself moving in with Mom and him. Why is he involved in this? Oh. Hmm. Complimenting my last painting and pushing Mom to consider my career as an artist is one thing, but I even heard him telling Mom that he's overheard how often Dad raises his voice against me. He shouldn't be talking about that in the first place. I don't understand how Dad doesn't react at all. He hasn't cried or anything, not even once. Was Hal a homewrecker? Let's see. Which way are we doing this? So there's this asymmetry here. Which means it's important. Alright, let's just draw lines until stuff happens. What? Uh... Hmm. The problem is the purple makes it very hard for anything else to cross. Like, how do we cross this line? Like, we're not allowed to cross them, right? Why did this clear all not work? Why does that not work? Alright. So in order to make things work, I don't think we're supposed to be going through here. It's so hard to thread the needle. I can't change my size either, so... This doesn't exactly help, though, because now pink is isolated. Like, how do I not isolate them? Because this purple is very all-encompassing, right? Like, even if I go through here, blue can't cross anymore. If I go through here, pink can't cross anymore, but I can go under here, and it still can't cross. That's the problem. Pink is just unable to cross anything. Yeah, it splits the board, so I don't know how to make it not split the board. Uh... And, like, I literally can't go around. There is no way to make it go around. This just prevents anything on this side from getting over to this side. Herb has to be last? Maybe. But we still run into this kind of the same problem here, where these two together kind of split purple up. But maybe if I go, like, hello? Maybe if we do this, purple can squeeze in between. This looks miserable, not gonna lie. So we're gonna undo that. We're gonna go this way. This is very annoying, by the way. Alright, this is doable, I think. It's just gonna be very fucking annoying. This is gonna be awful. Gotta squeeze through 3 tight gaps. Fucking, that wasn't even the hard one. Don't screw it up now. Bam! And I think it's heard something come from the elevator. Alright, let's check it out. Easy. Alright, elevator's working now, I guess. Elevator ready for use. Go to F2. You've been breezing through every puzzle. You know what? Why not write about it on your journal? Okay. Everything Max writes feels so lonely. Can't believe Uncle Hal and Layla had plans for the 3 of them to live together. I guess it could have made sense if Maxine's parents were getting a divorce, but I can't imagine the stress she must have been feeling. I guess if Max ended up presenting both of them, that could have been the reason why Max never contacted Hal or her own mom. Uncle Hal used to talk a lot about a daughter's relationship with her father and how some mothers can even act jealous around them. Was he talking from experience then? What pains me the most is that the more I play through her puzzles, the more I can tell that the Desktop Explorer knows she's been asking for help. She doesn't fit in with the friends groups, nobody cares about her art, and her family is broken. At least I can relate to that one. People can be just like fish sometimes, eyes wide open but no ears to listen. I miss Uncle Hal so much. Unlocked floor 2. Hello. Goth topic! I think it won't let me in. An abandoned vending machine surrounded by a trail of candy wrappers. You could buy something if you had money. The mall's fountain might have loose change in its depths. Alright. Loose change around. Trash can. Look inside reveals it could have a story to tell. Okay. Fucking trash. Understanding it all requires the following track. Your resolve nears its limit as you reach the bottom of a trash filled with morbid contents. Alright, are they restock instructions? The vending machine next to it has an instant photograph inside ready to be sold. You try to get it by shaking the machine, but it seems the only way to get it is to buy it fair and square. However, the task seems impossible as the pricing coordinates are scratched off. A label on the machine reads, only coins accepted, exact amounts only. Attention employee, please restock the following stacks. Pizza Zers, B4, Cherry Booms, I7, Puffins, G3, Little Goose, C8, Napoleons, J5. Alright. But those coordinates are nowhere to be found on the vending machine. Where could they be? It seems like it's part of something else, perhaps? Deduction time. Oh, we've got ourselves not a Sudoku, but a nonogram. Door different from all the others in the mall. It's locked behind a grid of some kind. Alright. I mean, we could try filling it in the way it looks like in here. Oops. There's a padlock and an arrow. That didn't help. A mural on the wall, the spray cans on the floor suggest that anyone's free to contribute to the piece. Coming soon, Soul Plaza. Man, there's nothing here. Hello. We got ourselves some Minesweeper. You have 0 tickets. The arcade's prize store. You may exchange your tickets for rewards. Alright. Yeah, we need a bunch of tickets. Sure. An arcade's cabinet. Its cover art reads Wormhole, give it a try. Let's try it, I guess. Requires a play card and inventory. Fine. Give me a play card. Vanadol is a gateway for long lost memories. Catalog with it from Hazel. All right. What is all this stuff? All this stuff on the floor, like this trail. It goes to the vending machine. All right. Let's go talk. Let's go look at these new conversations first. What you got, Hazel? Hey, Harry. We're official neighbors now, lol. Yo, Max. Yep, official neighbors. By the way, you shouldn't call me my real name on the internet. They're hackers and stuff, you know. Oh, shit. Hello, stranger. Totally not IRL friends. Phew, that was close. Thank you, Max. Did you get home safe? By the way, it was pretty late. Yeah, dude, no worries. I'll walk alone at night regularly, so it's no biggie. It's pretty safe around where I live. Guess, did your dad used to drop you off at school? You should ask him to pick you up when you hang out late. It's complicated. He's got more important things to do. His words, not mine, Lamau. Okay, you could also let me know if you need a ride. My mom gets off work pretty early, so we could drop you off. Oh, thanks, dude. It's fine, really. Okay, just checking. I remember. We gotta go back to the arcade and reclaim the mansion of the deceased high score. It's time to stop Mr. Colton from hoarding all the high scores. At least we know he sucks at the wormhole. He always gets the same score, Lamau. Yeah, it almost seems on purpose. He spends more time playing than cleaning. What a janitor, huh? How does he play so much anyway? Does he hoard tokens or does he have staff privileges? I heard that he's got a card with unlimited credits. He must have locked it away, though. Alright, so that's... Let's do that before anything else. So we go to floor 2. And we can check the score on Wormhole. So he always gets 0, 3, 2, 1. Which way is the way? Left, I think. It's closer. I guess it's the complete opposite side anyway, so. We get A rank in all arcade games? No! The number was 0, 3, 2, 1, right? Gimme. Alright, we have the arcade card. Let's see what we can do here. Real quick. Let's try play Minesweeper. Or Mine Sniffer, I guess. So there's one here, there's one here, there's one here. This means that's free. This one, there's 2 each here. This one's one here, this one's free. This one, these are free. This one needs to have this one, so this is free. This is free. Alright. This one needs 2. No. This one needs 2. This one's fine. This one needs 3, so there's that. We did it. Yay. I got a tickets. Can I duplicate them? What happens if I duplicate them? Instant photograph. 3 tickets. Can I purchase you? Alright, they did actually work. Duplicating the tickets works. There we go. Mine sweepage. Alright. This has a 1. This one needs 1. This one needs 2. Alright. This one's that. This. The brain. Did I get another one? Did I get another ticket for this? Alright, I did. Alright, let's just duplicate these. Get everything. So I have 7 tickets. How much does this need? I'm cheating. Machine manual. 1 tickets. Sticker pack. 1 tickets. Copper box. 100 tickets. All right. You'll be here for hours. It's fine. We could just duplicate forever. There's the duplicate button, right? Yeah. Wait. Can I select multiple? I cannot select multiple. Uh, is this really the fastest way to do it? There's no shortcut, it seems. This is the carpal tunnel way. We're halfway there. I've tried multi-selecting. You cannot multi-select. Or, if you can, I don't know how to do it. But it's not the input you expect. You also can't control C, control V. One extra one. Copper box installer has been added. Let's go. Alright. It's slowly deleting them. Wait a second, you bought everything? Impressive. Completionist much? The computer is not able to handle this. The in-game computer. Alright, there we go. What is this installer? Alright. I think this is the goodest spot as any to stop for the night. So yeah, I'm gonna go save and quit. How do I exit this game? Shut down? Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna double, okay, there was a continue game option. Alright. I'm just gonna quickly double check what this looks like if I press continue game. We're seeing this off stream, or off screen. I'm seeing this off screen. I just want to make sure that, to see what our progress looks like. But anyway, yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you being here. I hope to see you again the next time we play. What are we on? All of my files are in the right places. Alright, that's good. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you being here. We're gonna go find somebody to raid. But hope you all have a very good night. I hope to see you on Tuesday, where we will actually be doing a little bit more Splatoon Raiders post-game. Just a little bit. I'm frozen. Why am I frozen? How long have I been frozen? Hello? YouTube Studio? What are you doing? Why you be freezing? Well, whatever, I'm frozen. Let it go. Anyway, yeah, that is gonna be it for me. Hope to see you again on Tuesday. And yeah, we'll do a little bit more Splatoon Raiders. Then we'll probably do this again next Saturday, maybe. I don't know. Who knows? I have no clue. But anyway, hope you all have a very good night. For those of you on YouTube, this is the end of stream. The rest of us on Twitch are gonna go find somebody to raid. So hope you all have a very good night. I'm gonna go get something to eat. So I will be having a very good night. Anyway, this is a fun game. I really liked it. Anyway, hope to see you again soon. Later. Bye! Also, I'm moving again. I don't know when that started, but it happened.